Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Vagabrothers Winter Adventures in Europe.
This week we're exploring Budapest bath culture, so bring your bathing suit.
And a towel, we'll charge you if you don't.
After a week of feasting and drinking in the Czech Republic, we decided it was time for a change of pace.
We edit a lot of our videos on the road, and every once in a while we need an inexpensive and relaxing place to get some work done. Budapest fits the bill perfectly.
Budapest is a crucial stop on any Central European trip. It's actually two cities, the hills of Buda and the plains of Pest, divided by the Danube. And it's been part of the Roman, Ottoman, and Austro-Hungarian empires, where it was an imperial seat until the end of World War I.
But this trip was inspired by Budapest's baths. There's over 120 thermal springs that bubble up into beautiful bathhouses, and for these two weary travelers, there was no better place to escape the winter winds.
Now I'll be honest, I love a good soak, so I made it a priority to make it to the spas of Budapest. But first, we had a train to catch.
We're going to Budapest, and once again, we're late. Okay, 1 minute to get the train. Let's go!
When we arrived, I was a little disoriented. So as you can see, there's a beautiful little ice skating rink and a castle behind us here in central Prague.
Try that one again.
Sorry, central Budapest.
We're like a rock band, don't know where we are.
Yeah.
Good morning, Springfield!
Wait a second, we're in New
York.
Anyways, our first stop was Széchenyi Bathhouse, which is one of the most recognizable in the city.
The bathhouses embody the many different cultural influences and architectural styles that make the city so cool. The Széchenyi Spa was built in the modern Renaissance style from 1913. During the last years of the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
However, I spotted some interesting design details in the statue in the main entrance. I think he's going to pee. He's like, oh shit, I'm peeing all over you. I wonder which artist designed that one. Anyways, before we could get into the water, we had to get some shots for you guys, which was also pretty interesting. Guys, if you think vlogging in public is awkward, try vlogging in a public bathhouse.
But eventually, we dropped our stuff in a cabin and got ready to take the plunge.
Honestly, sitting in a thermal bath with a cold beer was the perfect way to relax.
After a beer, we messed around a bit, from a bit of exercise to attempts at synchronized swimming.
We watched some old guys play chess. I went spa surfing, and Mark thought it would be a good idea to put his face up to an underwater jet. Idiot!
It was really relaxing, almost too relaxing.
Because that night we had plans to do something we'd heard a lot about, a spa party, known as a Sparty. Wow, that was awesome.
I feel refreshed, like a new person. And now it's off to get some dinner, a beer, and then to the pool party tonight.
Behind us is the Sparty.
So we are on the Buda side of the city of Budapest. We are at the Lucas Spa, and this is actually one of the more historical spas in Budapest, but this is about the most modern way you could do this. I don't think the founders of the spa would have
envisioned
like bumping and grinding
Euro techno dance.
I think this is going to be either really awesome or kind of weird.
Well, we're going to go find out. Let's do it.
Okay, so I got changed. We're ready to go. I'll be honest, the ratio is really great if you are a girl. There are about 3 guys every girl in there. So, hey, you go in there, have some beers, and see what happens.
Maybe it was just the night, maybe it was the low season, or maybe it was just me. But the ratio was more like 10 to 1, and there was a lot of fratty grab-assing going on.
In our experience, there's certain things that young single guys are more excited about than young single girls, such as foam parties, nude beaches, and apparently Sparties. So if you go, guys, take it easy, girls, stick together, and everyone bring a towel, because if you don't, they'll charge you.
Still, we did our best to have fun and go with the flow.
The next day, we decided to stick to something more traditional. So we went to one of the oldest spas in Budapest, Budapest.
All right, guys. Well, as you can see, it's now snowing, but that's a good sign if you're gonna go soak.
Oh yeah, I mean, we are now on the Buda side of the river at Ruda's Spa. which I believe is one of the oldest ones in town, and it's definitely the most Turkish.
Last time we had a Turkish massage, things got weird fast.
Oh yeah, but the Turkish were the ones who brought this Ottoman-style bathing here to the city, and so we're gonna go see what it's like.
I'm ready.
I'm born ready.
Let's go. Apologies for the quality of the footage. It was really dark and super steamy, and although we enjoyed it, the GoPro did not.
The waters here are slightly radioactive, but in a good way, I guess, and full of minerals that are good for your body.
On our last day in the city, we woke up early and hiked up to the top of the hill in Buda to get a view of the city. Good morning.
Well, it's a bright and sunny day in Budapest. We just climbed up Gellert Hill.
And I think we're gonna go back down to Gellert Spa.
Yeah, Gellert Spa is supposed to be a masterpiece of Art Nouveau architecture. So
I don't even know what Art Nouveau is, but it's a pretty building.
basically we're gonna soak in some style.
The Gellert was built in 1918, right after World War I, and it's a masterpiece of design. It's basically like swimming in a museum.
Gellert Spa is beautiful.
This is definitely the most beautiful.
Yeah, I would have to say.
I feel like it's like a spa from The Great Gatsby or something.
Super intricate. There's details everywhere you look. Even, you know, there's these pillars and it's all symmetrical and there's beautiful fountains.
A lot of people look like they were born about the year this was built, so we're kind of out of place. It is a Tuesday morning though, so I think that, yeah.
Most people our age are not in spa mode right now.
Vlogging in spas. It's a beautiful place though, and now we're gonna go take a dip in the main pool.
It was a great way to wrap up our time in Budapest, and after 3 days soaking in the spas, we're ready for our next adventure, snowboarding in the Alps.
That's right, next week we are going to Austria, so make sure you're subscribed to this channel to follow the adventure. And of course, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can help grow this channel.
Also, don't forget to download the new app Story and add us at Vagabrothers, where we're posting daily videos. They're behind the scenes.
Okay, that's it. We'll see you guys in the Alps.
Later.
Peace out.
It's been so stressful. Trying to find a place to film here today in Budapest has been so stressful. There's noise, there's little children, little wee toddlers running around, and I can't find a good spot. We've ended up settling on this little pedestrian street, but now there's a car behind me, and fuck mate, we're screwed. Don't have much time at all.
Budapest. Pest. Pest. Alex, stop being such a pest. Pest Shedieva.
Oh my god, guys, look at how freaking gorgeous this place is.